Now, I've been late to the party with Dragon Ball Super for the past 2 weeks, mainly because of how outlandish they've been. And in one case, you had the episode with I guess, the search for the Dragon Balls for each of the characters to dick around with. In the previous episode, that was all over the place with Rail taking on Goku, and in the end, it was Beerus to clear up damage. But ultimately, he bails out by default because he had diarrhea or some shit. So it wasn't worth reviewing. And in all honesty, the only reason I'm reviewing this episode is because of the preview we got. But before I get into that, I do want to point out this was nothing more than a competition between Beerus and Champa. This time it was a game of baseball, which according multiple times that Whis and Vado said was supposed to be friendly, but when you have egos such as like Champa and Beerus, and then you have Goku and Vegeta's rivalry, even in baseball, even in sports, friendship throws right out the window, especially when Champa, mainly the only reason he went is so he can search around so he can steal food for himself. But then Varus kind of manipulates him by saying, "Oh, you sure you don't care about this game of baseball? Because if you actually work, you have a decent workout, a decent game of sports, the appetite makes it so much better. So whatever you eat tastes that much better." So obviously that manipulates Champa into doing this. Beerus is also game because he doesn't want to lose to Champa no matter what. But this is also a way of bringing in characters. We get to see Kabe, and we get to see Vegeta, and we get to see all the fighters from mostly the fighters from Universe 6. And Goku does reference the fact that Hit is nowhere in sight, but except for the preview, and I'll get into that in a minute. But this was another chance for some of the Z fighters who usually don't fight, who usually don't get handed the spotlight, are pretty much clowning around in this episode. Goku doesn't know how to jack shit about baseball. Neither does Vegeta. That they think they're the only goal is to hurt him, and as Whis and Vado's played the umpire, which I thought was hilarious. Yamcha was being a constant cocky dick throughout this entire episode, but I found very interesting. As Bulma says, it's one of the good things it's one of the things he's good at. I said it's the only thing he's good at. And even when he was in baseball, he was getting his ass kicked, thrown around like a ragdoll by Champa, and thrown a ball. And the most ridiculous moment of the episode was when Goku decides when he's facing Champa, he's about to throw the pitch and strike out Champa. He throws it at incredible speed. He blows the arena to smithereens. I thought that was hilarious. But Whis and Vados just erased that shit. We ran around it so there's no damage, but Goku can't use his full power. They have to go Super Saiyan Blue. But it's increasingly pissing off Champa because then Goku does a ridiculously slow fast. Well, I guess it was a slow ball. It wasn't a fast ball. It was the slowest ball in history. And we had like this bug and shit crawl onto it, and everybody falling asleep. And the moment the slower it is approaching Champa, the more pissed off he was getting. I thought that was hilarious because it's more to his personality, but it soon turns up a notch. And actually, the Vegeta versus Yamcha thing, whatever, it's like Bulma's old flame against Vegeta. But it turns out Vegeta just straight up hits him in the back with a baseball, which is hilarious because it just shows even in baseball, Vegeta, Yamcha's there's no limits to Yamcha getting his ass kicked. But that being said, like I said, the only reason I'm doing this review is because of the preview, and in all honesty, that's going to be an excuse for everybody that's watching Dragon Ball Super. I mean, it's a classic steady episode, but what happens next? I guess we're headed into the Hit arc, the assassin from Universe 6. Now, I know there's been some spoilers going around, but I'm not like most, and I don't go around checking out the episode titles just to find out some information. I want to see what's going to happen next, because when it's stuff like this, I can get into it. So But that being said, what we got next looks pretty damn good, and it's going to be, I guess, the major arc we're heading into. It's all about Hit, and judging from the preview, it looks like somebody's going to has an assignment for Hit, and that assignment is trying to take down Goku. And some things the preview foreshadowed very well. Now, Goku is, there's no doubt about it. Goku is going to die. He's going to get killed in the next episode. It's going to piss off a lot of Goku fans, but this is a great opportunity, and I'll tell you why. Number one, Goku is out of the picture. Yes, it sucks because Goku, obviously, more often than not, it usually saves the day. But in this case, he's the first casualty, and he hasn't yet died this early in an arc since like his fight with Raditz in the very first arc of Dragon Ball Z. So that being said, and since that time, Goku's been super durable, with the exception of sacrificing himself against Cell. That's a different story, but Goku's only died twice in the series, so for Hit to kill Goku just like that, it speaks volumes, and Goku goes into Super Saiyan Blue as on top of that. So I don't know what the story is, but it looks like Hit is going to target Goku. He's going to succeed, and if you notice, Goten, Gohan, and Piccolo are all there. They witness Goku die. So, and this is the thing that gets me hyped up, because for the first time in a long time, this now centers around the other characters inside DBS. And I'm talking like Vegeta, maybe even Gohan going all that, because Gohan looks pissed off. Goten's in tears. Piccolo, I'm not sure what to do, but I'm sure he'll put in the work as well. But this now changes the game drastically, because with Goku out of the picture, now who's going to step up and who's going to get the spotlight? A lot of people could say it's Vegeta, maybe Gohan, possibly, but he's going to have to train his ass off because he's nowhere near the level of Hit. So, and that's the thing that gets me excited. I hope this doesn't turn into like a redo of the previous arc, like having Beerus or one of the gods of destruction, or even like Zeno show up to like clean up the damage at the end. I want somebody from the DBZ Warriors, yeah, from the Z Fighters, to like show up and actually, step up, because with the tournament coming on, it's obvious Goku's going to be restored by the end. That's fact. Okay, but this is a great opportunity for either Gohan, Vegeta, even Goten and Trunks to step up, which they have not done. Vegeta kind of got a spotlight, but he kind of got shafted against Frieza. Then in Universe 6, that was, I mean, Vegeta did get past 3 fighters, but he got annihilated by Hit. He may be the one to fight him, because number 2, Vegeta is the one who wants to fight Kakarot and Goku. It's not necessarily, but for Hit to kill Goku like that, Vegeta's going to be pissed off. So there's a number of different scenarios, but it all leads up to major hype in Dragon Ball. And I gotta be honest, I thought it was going to wait until next year till we get the next major arc, but apparently not. But yeah, what you guys think about the preview, the episode? It is what it is. It was okay. A lot better than that. I have to be honest, it was a lot better than the last 2 episodes we got. But the preview is stand about above the rest. There's not been this much hype going into an arc since the return of Future Trunks, so I can't wait to see what happens next. Comment, rate, subscribe, your thoughts. Catch you guys later. Bye.